Hi everyone, it's Heidi again. We are going to be reacting to Jim Jefferies' Gun Control Part 2. Today was the day that I released Part 1. And so many of you in the comments are saying, not only do I need to do Part 2, which I was planning on doing, but you guys were saying I need to do it immediately. Or I should have combined it into one video. I'm like, okay, so we are doing that today. If you missed Part 1, I'll link it right here. I'm excited to watch Part 2. Part 1 was great. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and definitely keep sharing your thoughts in the comments. I really appreciate you guys. Otherwise, let's do this.
Second reason, and this is the big one. I'm foreign. And that's pissing the fuck out of you right now. And your brain is on a loop and you can't fucking turn it off. And it's just going around in a circle and you're just going, if you don't like it, go home. If you don't like it, go home.
Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you how many people in my comment section have said something similar, but if you don't like it, leave. You know, I'm like, people, calm the freak down. It's okay to love where you live and also want to see improvements. That's really funny. I love that he's making it, you know, a joke and people are laughing, but you can tell he's really fucking pissed about it actually, which I completely understand. Anyway, I can relate. I love that.
And my answer to that is no. Came here legally, I pay my taxes, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. Your First Amendment means that I can say the Second Amendment sucks dicks.
Oh, wait a second. Did he become an American citizen? You guys know more about Jim Jefferies' background than I do, which is literally zero. So he can really relate. It's literally people saying, if you don't like it, leave. Like, go back to your own country. Gracious. Come on, people.
And unless you're an American Indian, you're a fucking immigrant as well, so fuck off.
True that.
People get so precious about it. Like, I understand that to Americans your constitution is very important. I respect it, but please understand that every country has one as well. It's no more special than any other constitution. We have one in Australia. I don't know what it says. I've never seen it. If there's a problem, we'll check it, but everything's going fine. And don't get me wrong, I get that the Constitution's important to you. I get it, right? I've had people come up to me in my face and scream at me in car parks as I'm leaving the theatre, going, "You cannot change the Second Amendment." And I'm like, yes, you can. It's called an amendment.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Like, if you can't change something, it's called an amendment. See, many of you need a thesaurus more than you need a constitution.
Oh.
And if you don't know what a thesaurus is, get a dictionary, work your way forward.
Gotta start somewhere.
Don't think your constitution's set in stone. You've changed things before. You used to have prohibition in there, right? And then people were like, hey, who likes getting fucked up? Yeah, I like getting fucked up too. Let's get that one out. Let's get that one out.
Oh dear.
You used to have this other thing in America called slavery. And then Lincoln came along and went, that's it, no more slaves. And 50% of you went, fuck you, don't take my slaves.
Wild.
And then the same bullshit arguments came out that you have with guns. Why should I have my slaves taken off me? I'm a responsible slave owner. I am trained in how to use my slaves safely. Just because that guy mistreated his slaves doesn't mean that my rights should be taken away from me.
Wow. That's quite a comparison.
I use my slaves to protect my family. I keep my slaves locked in a safe.
Okay, I want to say, I mentioned this in the first part, that when people are like, wowing in the audience, I wonder how many of those people whooping and cheering for what his comparison with slavery, I wonder how many of them are pro-guns. They're like, yeah, that totally makes sense with slavery, but are they internalizing it? I don't know. I don't know. Also, I would be interested to see what Australia's gun control is. I know that he said, oh yeah, we took away the guns, but you guys in the comments were telling me that no, they have regulations. They're allowed to have guns. Let's continue.
That's the thing. Why should I have my guns taken off me? I've done nothing wrong. Look, I agree with you. If you're a responsible gun owner and you don't fuck around with them, then you should be allowed your guns. You really should. But that's not how society works. We have to play to the 1% that are such fuckwits they ruin it for the rest of us. We have to walk as slow as our slowest person to keep society fucking moving, right? I take drugs like a fucking champion, right?
I love that.
We should all be allowed to take fucking drugs, but we can't, can we? Because Sarah took drugs and she stabbed her fucking kids. Thanks, Sarah, you fucked it up for everyone, right? Everyone should be allowed to drive their car as fast as they can do it, right? But we can't because Jonathan got drunk and ran over a family. Thanks, Jonathan! Now I have to drive at 30, you fucking idiot!
So true.
See, that's the thing. Why should I have my guns taken off me? I'm responsible just because that guy's crazy. Who's to say you're not crazy? That's the thing about crazy people. They don't know they're crazy. That's what makes them crazy. The only thing you know for sure on this earth is I think, therefore I am. You know that you exist. Anything past that is open to interpretation, right? You know you exist and that's it. Right now, I think I'm in Boston talking to 1,200 people. That's what I think I'm doing. But there is a good to fair chance that I'm in a mental home standing in front of a white wall going, I hate guns, I hate guns, I hate guns.
Not the dance. The human mind is a curious thing.
See, one of the better arguments is, well, if you take the guns away, then only the criminals will have guns. Not true.
I hear that a lot.
When they banned the guns in Australia, it worked. When they banned them in Britain, it worked. Okay. That Bushmaster gun that the kid was going to use in Sandy Hook cost like $1,000 American, and you can buy it in Walmart. It'll be delivered to your house. That's it, man. $1,000, right? That same gun in Australia on the black market costs $34,000. Now, if you have $34,000, you don't need to be a criminal. You've got $34,000. You're a great little saver. Keep going.
I do feel like a lot of the time that is the case. A lot of the time, violence comes from desperation. That's fascinating. Not every case, of course, but that is a very sound point that he's making. I think money and mental health resources are a good gun control. If that makes sense. Anyway, that was fascinating. I liked that a lot. Okay.
So that covers the criminals, but that doesn't cover the people who want to murder your family, that are coming after you and your family.
Your enemies.
It kind of does. Like, the people who do the massacres, it covers them because, okay, the kid at Colorado who thought he was the Joker, let's say that he had some social issues. The kid at Sandy Hook was Asperger's as fuck. Right? Yeah. I don't know if you know a lot about the black market, but you can't just rock up at the docks going, guns! Who wants to sell me a gun? Now I'm gonna...
I'm sorry. I know people with Asperger's. In a way, I've probably been trained to like feel like that's almost inappropriate. Like, oh my gosh, that's a little too far. It's a joke, obviously, but I wonder how that would do in like 2025 with a lot of differences in political correctness. I wonder how people would, I mean, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, it's funny. I don't know.
Wrap this up. We won't talk about it anymore now. See, the one thing that I do really agree with the right to bear arms, I really agree with that the real reason it was written was so that you could form a militia to fight against a tyrannical government. In case the government became a bunch of cunts, you could all get your guns and fight back.
People still feel that way.
Yeah. And that made a hell of a lot of sense when it was just muskets. But you do know the government has drones, right? You get that? You're bringing guns to a drone fight. Like, if we went back to muskets, I'm all for it. Keep the Second Amendment. If we all have muskets, muskets are awesome. Every cunt should be carrying a musket with them at all times. You know what's good about the musket? It gives you a lot of time to calm down.
That's
Someone
really
calls
funny.
your
Count
wife
to
fat,
10.
you're like, fuck you, buddy.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome.
You're not a bad guy.
That was such a
You're
pretty thing. That time to think about. That's so funny. That's awesome. Oh man, that's a good point. I've heard both sides. I've heard both arguments. Oh, if the government decides to turn on its people, then the people can fight back with guns. But yeah, technology is a little bit different now. So that is a very good reminder. Maybe that's scary, and maybe it's just, well, oh well. I don't know. I'm not too worried, but there are some people who are extremely worried. I have actually family members who have this mindset of like, oh, we need to be prepared in case the government goes berserk. I don't know, whatever. It's very interesting to listen to them. It's kind of fascinating. But that musket thing, oh my gosh, that's really funny. It's so true. You have time to calm down. I love that. Jim Jefferies, good stuff. Has he moved back to Australia yet? Did he get tired of it here, or is he still here? Thank you so much for recommending this. Thank you for letting me know to do part 2 right away. It was very helpful to have part 1 very fresh in my mind. You guys are awesome. Keep the recommendations coming. I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.